evening, everybody. It is Monday night, March 24th, 2025. We are live, coming to you from St. Mary's County, Maryland, where we had a nice rainy day. Got a full slate of breaks lined up for you all this evening. Everything's filled with the exception we got one spot left on basketball. That will run tonight. So if anybody wants to take it, it is $28. You get to pick your team. All right. All right. So lineup for tonight. We're going to do Series 1 first. Prospect second. We're going to do Illusions third, and we're going to NBA Donruss round us out for the evening. All right, let me resize this. You see a little bit of difference in our screen tonight. What's up, Ja? These are compliments of Mr. Mark Daly, brand new holders to put not only our stands, but to slide our cards in. We have our fire slots now that we can put in play if we want. So thank you, Mr. Daly, for doing those. I still owe you for that. All right, let me get the tags in. All right, let me fix this first. So we're going to set this up for Series 1. Link. All right, there is your Series 1. Let me put the tags in for the folks on that. All right, we've got, there it is. Series 1 hobby. All right, and we've got, there we go. Chris Thomas, Frankie, our new joiner to our breaks tonight. As we all know, first time breaker, first time, was it, what do you want to call them? Breakies? Always seem to knock it out of the park on their first breaks with us. So let's expect a monster, and it will just either out of Prospect or Series 1, and Frankie will get it. Because that's about how we roll around here. We've got some big shoes to fill from Friday. The football break was outstanding. Yes, football is number 3. Yeah, Anthony, it's been a while since you've been on here, I feel like. I agree. I have breaks from last week sorted up through Wednesday. I'll update the shipping tracker tonight after we get done with the breaks. But everything's sorted through Wednesday last week, and so I still got to do Fridays. But as I said, I'm trying to update it as I sort them, and not just update it and then be like 2 or 3 weeks behind. I went to a card show, or actually I sort of ran a card show this weekend, and picked up some nice stuff. Bought an entire lot of cards for $475, and it had some nice cards in it. A couple cards already reached out to some folks. This was one of the big ones I saw right on top there. It had a Wade Boggs autograph, gloves at $25. Seriously? Like, that's not normal. We got to call his doctor about that. Like a diarrhea. Yeah, we got to call his doctor about that. That's not normal. Ethan's having, let's just say food's going right through him. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, so I had that. Picked up this Penix on the scope, and then this side came out of the $475 box. Had a Kershaw Team USA. This card has got some serious promise to it. That's the Mike Trout rookie card from Bowman. Ohtani rookie, Mike Trout rookie, Justin Verlander rookie. Bought that with a Bo Nix rookie. Jaden Daniels 225. That's a LeBron from Goodwin's Champions. Another Mike Trout rookie. Another Mike Trout rookie. Manny Machado Bowman Chrome. Derrick Henry rookie. Joey Bosa rookie. All ones that I might be sending out to grading. Also picked up a Neighbors auto to 150 and a Neighbors to 50 from Bowman Chrome or Topps Chrome. So, and then I had that Penix I put up on eBay. There's a bunch of other cards too. Some I'm holding for a card show later on. So when we do one in May. All right. So without further ado, let's see. What are we breaking tonight? Let's do serial number challenge tonight. All right. Serial number challenge is live again. Go ahead. So if you haven't familiar with it, serial number challenge is give me one number in the comment section. If your number happens to hit, you will get $5 break credit. And that's assuming we have a serial numbered card and your number matches it. We've been giving away a fair amount of break credit from those events. So all you got to do is put one number in the comment section. I will handwrite it down. If your number hits, it's $5 break credit. If it doesn't hit, nobody hits tonight, we'll roll it up by $2 and we'll carry it over to Wednesday night. So go ahead and in your comment section, whether on YouTube or on Facebook, go ahead and give me one number and you'll be eligible for $5 break credit. And anywhere between 1 and 2025. All right, we got Kathy going with 5. And you can use the same number as somebody else if you want to. 19, 17, you got Pat. You can enter at any time. All right. 4 entries so far. So you can enter any time. I got 10 people watching. That means 6 more people could be putting down a number right now. And you give yourself free break credit. You do not have to be in the break. And that number lasts through the entire night. So anytime in any of the breaks, you don't even have to be online. I will announce the break creditors who win them when I finish all the breaks tonight. So I got 6 other people that could be winning free break credit right now. Oh, there's Anthony. And like every time when I put anything on your stuff, I just put AC3. AC wants to know where his money is. Is that a fact? All right. All right, there we go. There's our new. All right, we're definitely hitting a number 32 tonight because I said it's new folk luck. Ah, there we go. Aha. We got 2 joiners here. 2009, Lynn's going for. She's going for the Series 1 hit here. Mike's going for the number 1. I was wondering who was going to put our number 1 on there. All right, let's get started. Series 1. Single hobby box. So pulled it back a little bit this week. Kind of went down toward the less expensive side. Been trying to do some of the bigger breaks, the multi-box breaks, but it seemed like we were running into a couple walls with that. So we will kick all of Series 1 this week. There's my never-ending Mojo pack that I never seem to hit anything in. So we're going to finish off this case. I'm going to do something slightly bigger for baseball tomorrow. We will have a tied in with a 3 and 2 box, empty box. That is the last 3 and 2 box that I have in my house. Tomorrow we'll then roll up a Breakers Delight football, and and another single edition of Prospect. All right, let's start out with the Mojo because we always do the Mojo. Oh, teams. What am I thinking? All right, Chris Thomas has the Cubs, the Mariners, the Rockies. Frankie's got the Dodgers, Astros, Red Sox, Mets, Rays, Angels. Mr. Trokey's got the Pirates, Diamondbacks, Guardians. Dan has... so you have to have the full serial number. So it has to be that number. You can't be like 115 and you get it because you had 15. It's the whole number. So if you had, so Kathy, in your case, yours would be 5 of something. All right. Dan has the Rangers, Blue Jays, Brewers. Sean Murtaugh's got the Twins, Padres, and Orioles. Chad's got the Reds, Marlins, and A's. Dennis has the White Sox, Phillies, Nationals. Billy's got the Tigers, Cardinals, Braves. And finishing off spec, he's got the Royals, Yankees, and Giants. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. Kicking it off. Corey Seager for the Rangers. Ken Griffey Jr. the Mojo. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. And, ooh, might actually have some color this time. We do. Gordon Graceffo for the Cardinals. 71. Pat, you had your numbers backwards. You're supposed to put the 7 in front of the 1. Then you would have had it. 71 to 150 for the Cardinals. That's going out to Billy. I had to scan the list. I tell you, I was telling my wife, I said, I really like the entrance music for the countdown. It kind of gets me like, yeah, you like athletes would like listen to music to get themselves psyched up. I should put this up here first. I'm probably going to put those down at the bottom. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know. It kind of just has a nice little beat to it that gets me kind of going here. All right, we're going to do quarter boxes here. I did order. We will have Topps Tribute breaks in the group. I did order a full case off of Topps' pre-order today, so I know a lot of people look forward to Topps Tribute, so we will have those. They are not cheap boxes, but I also did not realize that a case of Topps Tribute was only 4 boxes. I thought it was like 8 or 12. It's only 4 boxes in a case, but they're $530 a box. So obviously they won't be cheap. We'll do some cereal or else with some PYTs. We'll probably do a 15 spot 2 random just to get the price down a little bit, but we'll be looking forward to those. All right, here we go. Okay, there we go. Diaz and as we go, Kobe Mayo for the O's. As we said, we'll go through the base until we hit something of interest. Shohei Ohtani, greatest hits for the Dodgers. Schwallenbach. We are doing a prospect edition tonight. Angel Martinez. Be looking for that kaboom. Backwards card. All smile. San Diego Padres. Hollow foil. They're very nice, aren't they? I was just giving you props. Hey, Mark, are you still trying to work on that one I had designed for too? Because I want to replace this clear plastic shelf with, if we can do what I was showing you. Is that something you're still trying to look into? And do I owe you anything for this? Angel Martinez for the Guardians. Mr. Trokey. Yeah, your racks are going to be front and center right here. It's the first time in my life I got told nice racks. I digress. Ichiro for the Mariners. Mark did a really nice job on these. I'm very, very, very happy. Yeah, I didn't know if you can like custom draw. I wasn't really looking for like anything crazy. I was just kind of like guessing, but yeah, I didn't know how that works. Superfractor bounty. Nothing is eligible tonight. Yeah, so it's not a 101, it's a superfractor. So it's got to be out of a Topps Chrome. It's got to be out of a Topps Chrome product, and we don't have any Chrome products. The precedence behind it is I've never actually pulled a superfractor in all the years we've been breaking. I have yet to pull a single superfractor. I've pulled one of ones, plenty of those. We've already pulled 4 of them this year, but I have not pulled an actual superfractor. So that's kind of where that's coming from. So we're up to, I think that finished off at $315 on Friday. So it'll be $320 superfractor bounty. It's getting up there. I mean, it could be a lot of money here really soon. Because that's been going since the beginning beginning of the year, which tells you how many Chrome breaks we've done. Because it's supposed to be $5 for every Chrome break we've done that has a Topps Chrome product in it. Josh Naylor kicks us off here. New bar. It's always a name I like to hear. 50 of 250. Carlos Navarez, blue. Anybody have 50? No dice. Right. I would have had my first Superfractor. I've given away boxes to people that have had monster hits in them. Sean Stickle pulled the Wemby auto from Mont 1. Got a gold here. That is 1,089 to 2025. What were some of the other ones I gave? I sold to people. I didn't really give them away. I sold. Gosh, I'm trying to think what the last one somebody had. Oh, what was it? It was a box I sold to somebody, and it had a monster in it. I sold a box that had one of those mystery cards from Topps Finest. I know that was recent. Hunter Green. Lumber. Heavy Lumber was in a box. Machado. What Heavy Lumber was that in there? He had a Heavy Lumber. Well, I was trying. And that's why I was kind of asking you about it. I figured it was going to be. Yeah, I was figuring it was going to be that stretch, but you can see like that's actually the perfect stretch relative to kind of the display area too. Hey, anytime you can pull a Superfractor, and regardless, just having a 101 is awesome. I mean, my favorite 101 right now is probably my bat knob. Bobby Witt Jr., Cactus League. I think by far that is my favorite 101 so far that I've pulled for myself. I mean, my collection. No. So if you're talking about the serial number giveaway, it just has to do with, it's just you pick a serial number. Yeah, you do, Sean. We're just doing, you pick a serial number. Any serial number lasts the entire break. Actually, it lasts all 4 breaks. They don't get the card, but if you hit that number, you get $5 break credit each time that number hits. So if anybody had number 50, which doesn't want to focus, they would have gotten $5 break credit. So that's all that is. That's all we're doing. No, everyone still gets the cards that are pulled for their teams that are right there. So Dan, if you want to jump in, we are doing that tonight. All you got to do is give me a single number. If we hit, you get $5 break credit. All right. That bat knob is, the bat knob's right here. It sits right next to me the entire time. It's literally at eye level with me. Pulled that last year in National Treasures. That was a super nice hit. Yeah, everyone gets their teams. No, that is just a bonus play for everybody to sit down and enjoy and maybe get some free break credit and just watch me talking yak for and. Dan's got 16. Sean, if you want to get in, go ahead and give me a number. Yeah, definitely check out Mr. Daly is the one who printed that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. He's super great member of our group and highly recommend. I will advertise that very nicely. Bryce Harper, Phillies. Sean's going 173. Yes, more gambling. We love gambling. Yeah, she pulled, she had the booklet that she got out of that. And that was very nice. Jordan Westberg, hollow foil. Yeah, that was super, super nice. Ben Rice, Ryan River, Westberg, Bradley. We are going to have more national treasures coming up. I mean, they're expensive breaks. Don't get me wrong. They are expensive breaks. But it is the one product that I love to get into. Jacob Wilson for the A's, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Lindor, Andrew McCutchen. Absolutely love national treasures. I know they're I actually think part of the thing with them being prospects. What's up, Becky? All right, Becky, you got 14. It's worth the money. The reason we do it as a serial number break for those was because it gives you the best odds to get the most stuff. Doing it and it gives you the odds for any team, any player, any card, just about, with the exception of cards that are exclusive to 101, that you can walk out with stuff. Because you do it by team in those breaks with only 8 hits per box, so it's 32 hits total. You just don't get enough. You still get enough chance. Yeah, once I get them, I've got an idea of how much they're going to be, but I'm not swearing to it just yet. Until I actually have them on order. All right. Well, I think we're getting an auto because I don't see anything particularly thick. Yeah, it's coming up, but I think it releases in April. So we'll see. Gentry. I actually wouldn't mind. It depends on what they do for parallels. I might try to get some of the first off the line ones too. David Festa, but it just kind of depends where they come in at. McGreevy, Kenzie Gore, Bryce Harper, all tops team, James Wood, rookie, Seager. See, it depends on what the buy price is. I know what I think the buy price is for some, but I don't know if I'm getting a full case at that price. Yeah, there's got to be an auto coming up here somewhere. It's like I'm slowly creeping up towards it. Wait, this next card? Next card. The next card's an auto. No. Well, auto, where are you? Don't you do that to us. I really don't want to have to submit an order. Oh, no, we did get relic. Darn it. Oh, it's not a bad one, though. Jackson Churio, relic for the Brew Crew. That one's going to... Why can't I find them? There they are. Dan. Dan gets the Jackson Churio relic. Player worn, not game used, and Dodgers. All right. And that is Series 1. So the one thing I have to do is if they're not in the regular sleeves, if they're anything thicker, I have to use a regular stand for those. All right. Quick recap on Series 1, and then we're going to move to Prospect Edition. All right, we had James Wood, base rookie. We have an Angel Martinez rookie for the Guardians. We had a Jackson Churio relic, player worn relic for the Brewers. Carlos Navarez is going to be a low numbered card, 50 of 250. Focus. Miles Moulakis to 2025, and a Gordon Gracefeso, call it, to 150 for the Cardinals. All right. Moving over to Prospect Edition. Down? Down. Up. There it is. All right. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger so y'all can actually see it. There you go. And drag that down a little bit. All right, there we go. All right. Prospect Edition. Your teams for this one are going to be Justin Reed has Diamondbacks, Astros, Royals, Mariners. Frankie's got the Guardians and the Rockies. Ooh, Frankie's got the Travis Bazana hunt right now. Jordan's got the Orioles, Dodgers. Mike's got the A's, Twins. Chris Levins has the Tigers, Phillies. Jaws got the Reds and Brewers. Ken's got the White Sox, Rangers. Chad's got the Rays and Yankees. Dennis has the Braves, Red Sox. Chad's got the Cubs and Angels. Dennis, Padres, Nationals. There's your Dylan Cruz chase. Mr. Trokey's got the Blue Jays, Mets. Chris has the Marlins, Pirates. There's your Skeens chase. And Jordan has the Cardinals and Giants. All right, let me grab the box. So I figured this worked out better because even at $18 a spot, it seemed like this was being a rough fill. So I just figured, how do I make this as cheap as possible? These boxes never want to stand up. So I did it. Figured we'll just do the random and let it be. We are still kaboom hunting. We have not hit the kaboom out of the case, although not all of these boxes in the case are currently in my house. Some of them are at a card shop right now. Dennis went 567. All right, let's do the tags. Prospect Edition. All right, we have Justin, Chris, Frankie. Jordan, Mike, Dennis G, Chris, Ken, Chad Turkey. All right. By the way, Anthony, I meant to tell you, your card is very much in PSA's hands right now. I hope it tens. I won't be surprised if it comes back at 9 because PSA is definitely cranked down on how many 10s they're giving out. I feel like they're giving less 10s. I think when it comes to the bigger cars, they're scrutinizing them more. I think if it's like a junk card or something that they don't care about, they don't care about giving it a 10 because it doesn't up the value enough. That's kind of my impression, because we had a lot of cards that came back that I'm just like scratching my head on why they're graded the way they are, because it doesn't make sense to me. So, all right. Prospect edition. Six autographs. Six. Still chasing a kaboom. If you pull a kaboom, I feel like it's going to kill the case. Be like, giving away the boxes. Not really. All right, 6 packs. Here we go. I mean, I hope it does come back in time. I really do. You know, I really do. But we had to send it the way it was. The value of the card was just way too much. All right, here we go. Prospect edition. Lots of numbered, lots of chances at your $5 in break credit. And lots of autos and maybe one really nice card. Luke Little. Jonathan Tong for the Mets. Tampa Bay. Mason Montgomery. Not numbered. Rhett Lauder for the Reds. First, nope. 9. Nope. Of 99, Peyton Toyle. And the first auto is going to be for the Miami Marlins, Thomas White, with somebody that knows how to sign a card. Yeah, I mean, the auto is going to add a lot. What's up, Chad? Chad's in the game tonight. He's going to go at number 15. How many entries are you at tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 entries tonight. I think it's the most we've ever had. I'm impressed. Peyton Toyle, 99. Put that one back here. And then Thomas White for the Miami Marlins. That one's going out to Chris Thomas. Chris Thomas, Thomas White. It's like they're meant for each other. Yeah, someone actually knows how to sign a card for once. Not this silly, like, a letter. JD Gonzalez. Oh, hey, Jordan. Seaver King. I was like, I don't recognize that username. Jordan, give me a number between 1 and 2,000. Well, at this point, the 2025 is probably out of it. Give me a number between 1 and 499, probably at this point. Give you a chance for break credit. Like I don't know you. All right. Here we go. Padres, Leo DeVries, Blake Walters, Zach Earhart for the Boston Red Sox. That is not numbered. Dylan Cruz, domination for the Nationals. 5. Kathy, $5 break credit to you. Kathy's hitting $5 break credit tonight. 5 of 199 on the domination, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, just give me one number. See, Kathy just picked 5 earlier in the break, and now she just won $5 break credit. 5 for 5. And a Jorbit Vervas for the New York Yankees going to Chad Porter. $5 of 99. Kathy. And Jordan DeVos. See, we go from a really super nice auto to what the heck is that? 64 for Ken. Jordan says 38. Ken. Jordan. Okay. Man, most entries we've had in one night. Wednesday night, I'll bring back some trivia for some more break card. I'll do some games. Maybe I'll play the Meow game. Depends how many people we have online. How many people I can drive crazy with how many times I can say meow. If you've seen Super Troopers, you know what I'm talking about. Hell, if you've seen some of my breaks, you know what I'm talking about. Trey Savage. Not for any team. I guess he's undrafted. It's Sid Finch. All right. Matt Shaw. Hurston Waldrop for the Braves. Brody Brecht. I don't know what team that's for. Colorado. There we go. Not numbered. Ethan Anderson. Hey, it's my Ethan. His name. Focus. That's what I say to myself all day. Focus. There you go. Bring it back. Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it. There we go. Ethan Anderson. Jacob Gonzalez, 236 of 299 for the White Sox. Washington Nationals, Yohandy Morales. It's an okay auto. That is going to be 137 of 149. Yes, they are, aren't they? 137 of 149. LP Langevin and Ivan Luciano. They're very nice stand. Props to the best autograph of the break so far goes to Thomas White. Probably could have put the numbered cards on the back and the autos on the front. Shall I do that? Well, I'll start doing that. All right. They're very nice. I got a shelf that he's trying to work on for me. It's a little more intense, but kind of replace a lot of stuff. Christian whatever that last name is. Alonzo Treadwell. Hagen Smith for the Chicago White Sox. That is numbered, what is that, 99? 8. Not even close. 8. No one had 8. Hagen Smith for the Chicago White Sox. Seaver King. Trey Savage for the Blue Jays. Los Angeles. Dalton Rushing for the Dodgers. That's a nice one. That's a nice auto. 47 of 125 with a Yohandy Morales and a Noble Meyer. That's a better auto right there. All right, 2 packs left, 2 autos to go, 2 more chances at a Kaboom. The Kabooms out of this set look very nice. I would say I really like how the Kabooms look out of this. Mike Bove, Brandon Sporat, Jake Geloff, not numbered, Charlie Condon. For the Twins, Kadami Dewad, 128 to 199. Nope. And Chicago White Sox again, Blake Larson. Nice. Cade Denton and Ryan Clifford. Just a reminder to folks, we do still have 1 spot left in our basketball break. This Hagen Smith. All right, switch out the Gonzalez for the Hagen. All right, 1 pack left. One more auto. One more chance at a kaboom, or we move on to the next one. Did we have the right box tonight, or is it another one? I am assuming kabooms come one in every case. I am assuming that. I'm not entirely certain of that. I am just assuming. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait. Did we? Nope. I thought we had the kaboom here. I thought we had it. Michael Massey, Aiden May, Laser, Bryce Rayner. You tricked me, Bryce Rayner, from the Tigers. One. There you go. Mike K. 1 of 79. Mike K gets $5 in break credit. Jared Thomas, Ping. Sebastian Walcott, prepping for the pros, Rangers. And for the Kansas City Royals, Yandel Ricardo. Not numbered. Kyle Teal and Griffin Herring. Nice looking cards on this one. Really? That's disappointing. Well, that makes me sad. I would have thought at minimum, if you're going to stick 20 boxes in a case, you would have at least had one kaboom in there. That's pretty irritating that they would do that. I mean, I know that sometimes cases can have them, but if that's more consistent that they don't have them in it, if it's like, I forget what product it was that had, they weren't even case hits anymore. They were like 1 in every 4 cases or 3 cases. Yeah, that's a big bummer because that's what you're going for. It's the whole reason you're in the break. I got bid out for a couple Dylan Cruzes, so. Yandel Ricardo. So this is our recap. Yandel Ricardo for the Royals. Bryce Rayner, 1 of 79. Kadeem Duwa to 199. Jay Gonzalez to 299. Hagen Smith to 149. Dylan Cruz to 199. 5 of 199. Dalton Rushing, one of the nicest ones we've had. 47 to 125. Blake Larson for the White Sox, not numbered. Thomas White, who gets the Autograph of the Night award. Peyton Toll. It was stuck. There we go. 9 of 99. Yohandy Morales. 137 and 149. And Jorbit Rivas. Not numbered. That is your prospect break. So I have 7 boxes left here, and there's 5 at the card shop. So it seems like the $12 route went well. I mean, it's still $12 for, 6 autographs. So it's not too bad. It's not a bad chase. All right. We're going to do football now. Well, let me get that screen up. It's like our last basketball break just filled. All right. Basketball is full. All right. All right, just putting the tags for football. Let me adjust the screen for it. So we got 5 spots who are going to get the football here. So we've got, let me check how that looks. Yeah, all right, so Tanner's going to get the first 2. Dennis. Oh, that's going to go crazy. Can you imagine what that Charizard bat knobs would be? I think I saw that a long time ago that was going to be in a card. They're just reposting it again. Between the Pokemon community and the baseball card community, he put out his own bounty for it. That community's going to go nuts over that. It's going to hype that product up so much now. And it's going to come out as like a $300 box. And I'm going to hate it. I did get, Alan, today, Tribute. I did get a full case of Tribute for the group from their pre-order today. All right. Are you laughing because it's going to be more or it's going to be less? I don't know which way to take your laugh right now there, Nick. Your laugh disturbs me. Why do you got to make me feel so uncomfortable? Nick, did you grab any more of the Tribute today? Illusions break. This is the part where I'm not using this. So just getting these tags in. I'm surprised that this break filled so fast. I did actually order a second one of these. Price had come down on them, so that was good. So I decided to go ahead and get a second one ordered. I also ordered Zenith. I did order another Live Golf. Try it again. That was a pretty cheap break. Topps, my second case of Topps Finest should be arriving tomorrow. What else did I order? Oh, a 2023 Limited. I thought that would be kind of interesting to do that again. Go back to the 2023 with that hobby box. They're not bad boxes, but I mean, it's all kind of who you ask. I don't know. Maybe we'll think about doing another Mega Football break. The problem with Mega Football breaks are it's very hard to add a lot of boxes to them because they're so darn expensive. Make sure I've got everybody. Oh, I missed this one. Rich is in this. Pat's in it. Tanner, Anthony, Sean, Mike, Hayden. Oh, Jack. There's one. I knew I was missing somebody. All right, there we go. Oh, was it $325 for pre-order last year? I think they cut a card back too. It used to be 3 cards, and now it was 2 last year. Maybe I'm not remembering it right. 50K. Good Lord, sir. Pokemon? Is that all Pokemon? I was trying not to bug you too much today because you always tell me Mondays is like your day off and you don't do sports stuff on Mondays or card stuff on Mondays. So I was trying not to bug you too much. It was 5:30. I did not realize, Nick, that Tribute was only 4 boxes in a case. All right. 10 packs, 5 cards per pack, 50 cards total, 3 autographs, 2 memorabilia cards. We're doing illusions. Let me cut the plastic off and we can look at the back real quick. What'd you get from Topps? Or is that... Yeah, what'd you get from Topps? I mean, the Pokemon and Magic I can understand. Do you order like older stuff? God, this box is heavy. Good Lord. All right, taking a look at the back here, we got Trophy Collection, Deja Vu's. Hollow Heroes is the case hit in this, but they just don't really ever quite hold weight like they should or do. So I think if I remember correctly, the patches are still pretty nice in this. It's a very nice, good collector set. It's inexpensive comparatively. I would say if I was going to do illusions, it's probably one of your best value football breaks. All right, so I guess we'll go like this. So 1, 2. There's Tanner's. 1, 2. There is Dennis. 1, 2. Good Lord. There's Jaw. I did do it right. Good. 1, 2. There's Dan. And 1, 2. There's Jack. All right. So there you go. Tanner, Dennis, Jaw, Dan, and Jack. They're each of you for the Commanders. Everyone still has their teams in the break. So let's go. Ooh. Oh, I just saw that in the back. Wait. I hate when they do this. I hate when I get my shorts mixed up. They sandwich it, but I don't know which side is backwards and which side is forward. Like this is okay. What's up, Tanner? Oh, Inception. Cosmic Chrome football shit? Or that's what you paid for? Did they? Yeah. Joe Burrow, amazing. Troy Franklin, 73 at 249. Rookie, 73 not picked. 173 was Sean. He was close. Steelers, TJ Watt, Geno Smith, and a Michael Penix Jr. rookie card. Starting us off. These are like much thicker than usual. All right. And the Troy Franklin. Gotcha. Tanner's going 27. Were you in the shop today working, Nick? So you're working a lot for saying you don't work on Mondays. All right. Second pack for Tanner for the Commanders. Darn it. What direction I want to go here? This way. Oh, there's an auto. Jalen Hurts, Illusionists. First auto is going to be Braylon Allen for the New York Jets, Billy. Doesn't seem like you get much time off anymore. 7. Nobody had number 7. 7 of 35 for the Braylon Allen. Nice one for the Jets. $5 spot. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how that Penix I listed finishes off. I never bought a downtown before, but I'm excited to see how it does. All right, finishing this stack. Oh, okay. Anthony Richardson, Rome Odunze, rookie, and Terry McLaurin. That one will go to Tanner. Put a Tanner bag over here. And look, it's already made up. I'm debating whether or not I try to do the go for the buy on Inception on Friday or just wait. I feel like waiting because it seems like it's always been waiting has paid off, but that's backwards. It does the hit right off the gate, out of the gate. Let's do this. Baker Mayfield. Brock Bowers, rookie. Nice for the Raiders. Kyle Hamilton. Kind of already showed this. Patty Mahomes, Illusionist. And the flip. Ah, very nice. Deja Vu. Peyton Manning, Anthony Richardson. Deja Vu. I swear this is the exact same card they had last year, too. Deja Vu? Deja Vu. Yeah, I just ordered a bunch of boxes today from Matul's Contact. I got some Zenith and some Illusions, 2013 Limited, and another Live box. All right. Deja Vu for the Colts. Brock Bowers, rookie. I have actually a decent supply right now of. Are you really? Tanner was originally the high bidder. That's funny. Dear deja vu between those two. Fair. Tanner, you got some competition now. Very nice. All right. Second pack for Dennis. I'll show you guys. Oh, geez. Show that right off the gate, why don't you? Will Levis. Rams, Blake Corum, rookie. Caleb Williams. There you go, Tanner. Finally. Shining Stars, Christian McCaffrey. And a Malik Neighbors, 24 175. 24? No. Oh, yep. Oh, AC3. Anthony. Winner, chicken dinner. $5 break credit to you. 24 of 175. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. I'll show this real quick. I showed this at the beginning of the baseball break, but very nice. Caleb. Hey, if you don't hit a card in a break, if you walk out here with $5 break credit, that's still a win for the night. At least that's how I look at it. All right. There we go. Caleb's being difficult. Ha, 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 ha. Take a pause on the action for a second. Actually, I wanted to ask folks. Nick just outbid you. for the Penix downtown. Yeah. Let's see if I had them all here. Yeah. So, a quick break. I was talking about how I ended up buying a bunch of cards this weekend. I didn't show it to a lot of folks here, but now they have. This came all, generally speaking, all of this, exception of a couple of these, those two, came out of a lot that I spent $475 on. Got a Paul Goldschmidt from Gypsy Queen that was numbered to 25. On card autograph, had a Nomar to 50. Dual bat relic for museum collection. Clayton Kershaw, Team USA. That's the Mike Trout Bowman rookie card. Ohtani rookie. Mike Trout Bowman Platinum rookie. Justin Verlander, Finest Moments rookie. LeBron Goodwin Champions from 2012. Another Trout rookie. A Manny Machado rookie. A Future Legends. A Joey Bosa. But one card I was kind of curious to ask about, if anyone knows. Where'd it go? Oh. I'm trying to figure this out. This came out of that list, too. It's a Bowman Chrome Manny Machado. Fits the bill. It's from 2013. Is this a rookie? Is this a rookie card? Or is this a second year card? Because I can't remember if this is, because I have the Machado. I guess maybe I can answer my own question. So I have a Machado Bowman in here. So I guess it is a rookie, right? Because I see he was 2013 rookie, so that all came out of a $475 lot I bought. So, all right, back to the football. Jaw has the Commanders now. So, okay. So that is, in fact, a rookie card to 10. Nice. James Conner, Cardinals rookie. Not rookie. Sorry, thinking something else. Xavier Legette rookie. Xavier Worthy rookie for the Chiefs. We've got a CD Lamb clutch. I believe that is a numbered clutch. We'll see that here in a second because the hit's on the back here. Let's just flip it. Another Deja Vu. We've got Tim Brown and Devontae Adams on the Deja Vu. It is numbered to 10. It was 5 of 10. And this one is 55. Am I 55? No, 55. 55 of 199, CD Lamb. This one is not numbered. So I'll have to look that up. But I also had a Rafael Devers on-card autograph in there. That's up on eBay right now for auction. From Stadium Club. I listed a bunch of cards last night. Go check out the eBay store. There's a lot of cards up there right now. That's the wrong top sleeve. If you're interested in them, they're on eBay right now. There's a pretty sizable lot I put up out there last night. Like 38 cards it was. It's a lot of pretty decent stuff. Doesn't want to fit. All right, fine. Yes, it'll fit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That was a nice card, looking card. All right. Second pack for Jaw with the Commanders. Well, that's a good buy then. You may see his prices go down because he's not a rookie anymore. So his desire looking for him is probably not as high. All right, we'll flip this to the back. All right. Gardner Minshew for the Raiders. George Kittle. Kyrene Williams. Marshawn Lloyd, rookie for Mystique. And a Roger Staubach, 209 and a 317. We still have, so we should have 2 autos left. We pulled both mem cards already. All right. Agreed. Everything's backward. I love it when everything's backwards. Let's go like this. All right, we're on to Dan has the Commanders and these. Like that. Here we go. Quentin Johnston. Brock Purdy. Najee Harris. A Trevor Lawrence Illusions. And a, oh, that's pretty cool. Anthony, I think you'll be very happy with that one. How about a DeMarcus Ware, 21 of 25? There's the Lawrence Illusionists. I mean, if you're going to get a Cowboy, get a legend, or get a very high profile, as high profile as you can get in a sense. 3-color patch. You know, Anthony is a super Cowboys fan. Very nice. Immortalized. All right. And then, sorry. Yeah, Dan. Still Dan's second pack. Again, this throws me. Oh, geez. Dan's going to be somewhat happy. Just depends on what that is. Woo! Focus. Stephon Diggs. DK Metcalf. Joe Burrow. I kind of want to show this card before I show the other card. Wait, no, the other way around. Oh, DeAndre Hopkins. Game Magicians. Jaden Daniels. Going to Dan. And then a DeAndre Hopkins, 30 of 499. Surprised they have it for the Titans. Surprised that's not a Ravens card. Seems a very little out of date, but Game Magicians, Jaden Daniels, very nice. Does anyone have 30? Nope. The Daniels card is not numbered, but that's still a very nice one. It looks awfully similar to the certified card I had. Oh, I'm thinking Derrick Henry. You're right. You're right. My bad. I was thinking Derrick Henry. The D and the H. That's all I was thinking about. My bad. All right. So we should have one more auto left. All right. This is it'll be Jack's packs for the Commanders. Dan's got the one of the lone ones here. Gonna go like this. Daniel, I don't care about you, Jones, because now you're gonna fight Anthony Richardson for the starting quarterback spot. Cooper Kupp. God, I hope Anthony Richardson doesn't lose to that. J.J. McCarthy, very nice. Rookie for the Vikings. Every quarterback's been Bo Nix has hit. Abracadabra, Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. We'll see if that's numbered in a second. This should be our last auto. Is that supposed to be a Hollow Heroes? Jordan Travis, rookie endorsements, 86 of 199. I feel like they could have put something on the back. Not gonna lie. Really looks like something should be like back here. Do some more with it. Like, that's true. DeAndre Hopkins did get kicked out from or did leave them as well. Boy, that really seems like there could be more to that. Well, there you go. Jordan Travis for the Jets. Jets did very well in this break. Still got one more pack left. So the Micah Parsons was numbered 93 of 199 for the Micah Parsons. All right. One pack left. Maybe we'll get a 101 out of there. The JJ. So yeah, every quarterback hit in this box except for Bo Nix. Interesting. All right. Last pack. Good luck. Braylon Allen, rookie for the Jets. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Travis Etienne. Josh Jacobs on the Illusionists. And Garrett Wilson, 374. Oh, I thought somebody had that picked. 374 of 499? 499. An Illusionist of Josh Jacobs. $1. $1. No. This is a single box break. If there was an extra box on that, that was not true. It is just illusions. Oh, it's illusions. I did not change the name. Everything about this was illusions with the picture. It's just I didn't change the sub thing. Let me fix that. It's one silly thing I did not change. There we go. They didn't even have mem cards in Chrome, I think. Or maybe they were exclusives. All right. QC error. So, recap time. Then we're going to do NBA. No, the top was just illusioned. I just didn't change the sub below it. I had the auto mem thing changed, but I didn't change the title. Garrett Wilson to 499. JJ McCarthy for the Vikings. Micah Parsons to 199. DeAndre Hopkins to 499. Roger Staubach to 299. Marshawn Lloyd to 399. Xavier Worthy rookie. Patty Mahomes Chiefs. Brock Bowers rookie. 2 deja vus for the Colts and for the Raiders. Javonte Adams, Tim Brown, and Peyton Manning and Anthony Richardson on the deja vus. These. DeMarcus Ware and Jordan Travis were 2 of our 3 autos tonight. Those are very nice. DeMarcus Ware was numbered to 25. There it is. 25. Jordan Travis was to 199. Malik Neighbors to 175. Braylon Allen Mystique auto was to 35. Clutch CeeDee Lamb to 199. Troy Franklin to 249. Michael Penix Jr., Caleb Williams, rookies. And a Jaden Daniels, Game Magicians. All right. And do the final box tonight, which is going to be NBA Donruss. Stand by for that. I do need to run the random on that. Fix this. Put the Donruss box up. So Stephen Castle seems like he's been kind of emerging as the big rookie coming out of this. I guess he's pretty much a lock for rookie of the year at this point. They said something like 87% chance that Stephen Castle is going to win rookie of the year in the NBA. But a lot of people are quoting that this is the worst draft class since 2020. I don't know if they're going to talk about the Jaw Zion year, if they're talking about the LaMelo Ball year. So I don't know. All right, let's run the random. Let me check one thing. All right. Random for basketball. Just getting this all set. All right. Do. Oops. All right. Taking out the Wizards. Who's the rookie on the Wizards people are chasing? If somebody can tell me. Celtics. All right. Right on the random. 3-6-sided dice. 2, 5, 5. 12 times. Good luck. Hawks on top. Knicks on the bottom. Knicks have not been running great lately. All right, let's move this over. There are your teams. You see how it's displaying. Hey, it shows correctly. Woohoo! Alex Sarr. Okay. I don't know who the heck that was the number 2 guy. Or who that person was they were looking for. All right. All right, let me do the tags for this. I'm having like a brain fog moment here. Dude. It's like quiet. It's too quiet. All right, NBA Donruss. All right, so we got Kenneth Chris. Michael Adams. Trokey Anthony. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All right, here we go. NBA Donruss. There's my knife. Oh, the Grizzlies guy was the top pick for a while, but then he kind of fell off the planet in terms of it didn't seem like they stopped talking about him. But I don't think the Grizzlies have been much in the conversation either. 30 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. Optic rookie signatures, optic rated rookie previews. Kind of typical with Donruss. No downtowns in here. That's a different product. Next day autos, net marvels, night moves. Night moves is the big case break hit or case hit out of this. Let's see what else. If I remember correctly, the marvels are very common in this, but we'll see. Crunch time marvels I thought was very common in this product versus like football, they're like case hit cards. Let's lay this down a little bit. There we go. How many autos? I think it's one auto. Yeah, one auto we get out of this. So we had that Prism breakup. Me and the two others that joined that Prism break, we're going to just actually split the box 3 ways. And once we're all settled with it, we're going to run that live for everybody. But it'll be the 3 of us doing the Prism basketball. So I'm looking for basketball. I'm trying to keep basketball going in here. But some of the prices are hard. But obviously, you know, the more we can join, I could see more pulse going for basketball, then I'll get more. But if it seems like we're just stuck in the mud, then I'm kind of stuck with it. Norman Powell, Brooke Lopez, Cam Reddish, Branham, Sabonis, Anthony Davis, Vince Williams Jr., LeBron, Kyle Olenek. Oh, yeah, I need to go over to teams. Teams, by the way, Chris Thomas has the Warriors, Hawks, Nuggets. Commonwealth has the Rockets, Mavs, Spurs. Anthony's got the Magic, Timberwolves, Clippers. TJ's got the 76ers, Jazz, Bucks. Miker's got the Wizards, Heat, Suns. Troke's got the Pistons, Nets, Kings. Michael Adams has the Celtics, Pacers, Cavaliers. TJ Wilson, Bulls, Hornets, Raptors. Kenneth's got the Grizz, Lakers, Trailblazers, and Hector's got the Thunder, Pelicans, and Knicks. All right, continuing on. Siakam, Reed Shepherd is a name I hear a lot. Reed Shepherd, Kayshawn George, not the one you're telling me. KJ Simpson, Bub Carrington, also the person. Johnny Furby, Bobo, press proof. Not numbered, just says press proof. Bobo. Yep, that's what I figured. Laser, Pascal Siakam, the 149. I need some top loaders here. I grab a pack of top loaders. All right, I wanted that kaboom tonight. And one more pack of top loaders. All right, we're all set now. Let's put the Bol press proof away. We got a purple Trae Young on the Net Marvels. That is just a purple parallel. Tyrese Halliburton, Net Marvels, Unleashed, Victor Wembanyama. Not a rookie. So, I mean, let's leave it. Damian Lillard on the Swish. Insert. Giannis, Zion, Trace Jackson Davis, Derek White, CJ McCollum, Bobby Portis, Gary Trent Jr., Kyle Kuzma, and Terry Rozier. If I missed something or some cards bigger than I initially thought, just let me know. The numbered cards go to the team. I did not do a serial number break tonight, so they go to the team. It was not a serial number break. All right, next pack. Markelle Fultz, Kamara, Bogdanovich, Green, Murphy, Murray, Williams, DiVincenzo, Michael Porter Jr., Fred VanVleet, that guy for the Mavs, that guy for the Knicks, Dottie, Harrison Ingram for the Spurs, wrong one, Bobby Kiltman, Cody Williams, Jalen Brunson press proof, nice. Ooh, Steven Castle, rated rookie. Press proof, 120 of 199. Very nice. There you go. Well, I was hoping to spin that around and say 101 on it. I actually think the 101 got pulled already. Brunson press proof. Damian Lillard, Hardwood Masters press proof. That is not numbered. Steph Curry, Hardwood Masters. Swish, Trae Young. Luka for the Mavs on the Net Marvels. Luka's still a Mav in these because I guess when they made him, the trade hadn't happened yet. Cameron Thomas, Keldon Johnson, Amen Thompson, Tobias Harris, Avdija, Clint Capella, Bridges, Okoro, and Booker. I need to try to see if I can find a Cat Knicks auto card. But I tell you, the Knicks are looking not a little on the rockiness with Brunson being out. I think it took a big dimension out of them, and I thought they could do okay with Cat, but they're struggling. I think they've lost 4 out of the last 5. Jaylen Brown, Luka, Ivy, Williams, Durant, LaMelo, Hartenstein, Bam Adebayo, Hardy, Towns, speaking of the man himself, Klingon, Jalen Wells, IJ Mitchell, Mazulis, De'Aaron Holmes II, Taurean Prince press proof for the Bucks, Devin Vassell for the Spurs. That is to 149. Which the Castle was the prettier looking card, but I'll still take it as a numbered. We got a swish, Damian Lillard. Jokic swish, Net Marvels, Giannis. Zero Gravity, Luka. Just leave that one. Klay Thompson, Halliburton, Hawkins, Buffkin, Edwards, Gilgeous-Alexander, Shokan, Pritchard, and Vassell. I don't think Zero Gravities are case hits. I'll just leave it anyways. But you can see like the Net Marvels, they're, we're picking at least two a box right now. John Morant, Dort, Beasley, Paul, Gobert, DeRozan, Cole Anthony, Dylan Brooks, Robinson, Tatum, Ron Holland II. I had 101 from NBA G League. Devin Carter, Antonio Rivas, Rob Dillingham, Dalton Schneck, who's gotten some passes. Joel Embiid, press proof. Cason Wallace. Oh, LeBron Met Marvels, nice. Cason Wallace to 125 on the Atomic or Cracked Ice or whatever one it is. Can't keep straight who's what. I think this is Cracked Ice. No, it's actually not. It's something else. It's like almost like a mosaic. LeBron on the Net Marvels. John Morant, Hardwood Masters. Crunch Time, Zachary Reisher. Unleashed, Jason Tatum, Dennis Schroeder, Porzingis, Desumu, Giddey, Eason, Russell, Jackson, Holmgren, and Wagner. All right, let's leave the crunch time. Yeah, I believe these are all the commons. Night Moves is really the only one that you really want to have. That's the case hit out of Donruss. But I'm trying to do a sample of basketball, just kind of try to feel things out and where things are. Bol, Nesmith, Valakunas, Embiid, Nembhard, Hero, Gafford, Struss, Quickly, Fox, I can't say that. Where Sherman, Sheed, Richard, Christie. These names are killing me. Donovan Mitchell, press proof. Josh Hart for the Knicks. Number 2/199, press proof. Saloon Unleashed, purple. Crunch time for Reed Shepard. Giannis Hardwood, Tatum Swish, Whitmore, Lillard, Strawler, Murray, Robinson, Nurkic, Dinwiddie, Wiggins, and Maxey. So you can see what I meant. So we right now had two crunch times. Had a possibility that I could have been out during the week of WrestleMania, but it got canceled, unfortunately. I was kind of looking forward to it. Here we go. Butler, Randall, Beal, Sexton, Bay, Levert, Barrett, Batum, Sasser. I know he's going to flip back over again. Mobley. Nope, guess not. Dunn. Dunn again. Got Dunn and Dunn. Nothing different. Very good. I'm glad you got it. Brian Dunn, Abona, McCain, Dylan Jones, Andrew Nemhard, press proof. Alexander Sarr, press proof. There's that. There's the one you were looking for the Wizards, for Miker. Donovan Mitchell, net marbles, 22/99. Very nice. $22.99. Very nice. Cody Williams, Kevin Durant, net marbles, unleashed. Donovan Klingen. Horford, Johnson, Lively, Levine, McConnell, Duren, Washington, Barnes, Simmons. All right, 4 packs left. We still have not found our auto yet. Smart, Rose, Barnes, Ayton, Bridges, Conley, Williams, Middleton, Murray, Tyler Kolik. This guy's actually, he's not starting, but he's on the active bench for the Knicks right now. AJ Johnson, Stephen Castle. There you go. Missy, Edie. That's the guy I was thinking of from the Grizz that was showing up initially. Scoot Henderson, press proof. Valakunas, press proof. Anthony Edwards, purple swish. Kevin Durant, swish. Not a fan of these cards. Banchero, net marbles. Victor Wembanyama, crunch time. Let's leave that one. Bagley, Lowry, Zubik, Hunter, Bain, Grant, Clarkson, Wallace, and Rivas. So we've had 3 crunch times already. I don't like how they have, like, in one product that this is like the case hit, and in another product it's the common. Like, make it a case hit or make it a common. Pick one. It's like making a Kaboom common and everything else except for football. All right, here we go. Collins, Wembanyama, Curry, Podziemski, Gordon, McDaniels, Young, Allen, Holiday, Tyler Smith, Cam Spencer, Topic for the Thunder, Walter, Da Silva, backwards, rated rookie. Oh, very nice for the Grizzlies. Zach Edey, 74/99. Man, if he was only a Rookie of the Year runner. He was big for a while this year. He was like the only one people were saying his name to. Zach Edey /99. Very nice. Let's go on to Kenneth. Sorry, Josh. You can move over. Zach Edey. Very nice. Solid autograph right there. We'll take that. Johnny Furpy, Jaron Jackson Jr., number to 49, nice. And then a Banchero backwards. Oh, I've seen this before. Let me make sure this isn't what I think it is. No, it doesn't look like it. We did this in Donruss baseball, and this parallel was the 1 of 1. But I do not see a 1 of 1 or any numbering on this one. But this was the 1 of 1 in baseball. Whew. 24. Did anyone have 24? Anthony, again, 24. That's another $5 in break credit to you. Anthony picks up another break credit. 24 or 49. What was that one? 60? 74, right? 74. 74 was not picked. 64 was picked, but not 74. Anthony gets another $5 in break credit. It's actually been a very good box of basketball. That's been an extremely solid box of basketball. A lot of top-loaded stuff, a lot of numbered stuff. I would say this is a very good box we've had. Curry Unleashed. I do not care for that insert at all. Alexander Sarr, we'll sleeve that one. Jokic, Reed, Hart, Johnson, Jones, George, Cunningham, Claxton, Jokic, and Vucevic. There we go. Jabari Smith Jr., Derek Jones, Jordan Poole, Turner, Green, Crowder, Banchero, Black, Hendricks, Grayson Allen, Sarr again, Collier, Mango, Fipowski, Tyson, Bob Carrington, Chris Paul, number to 99, Crunch Time, Devin Booker, LeBron Marbles, Zero Gravity Anthony Edwards, Lillard Hardwood, Finley Smith, Simmons, Leonard, Brunson, Anunoby, Henderson, Prince, Mitchell, and Toppin. Spurs have had a very nice break tonight. Spurs have gotten a lot of cards. All right. Last pack. Thanks to everybody for getting in the breaks tonight. Again, 3 breaks go up tomorrow. 2 baseball, 1 football. We'll be doing a Breaker's Delight Topps Finest with some blasters from Prism. We'll do another Series 1 box with 3 and 2. And then we will do a another Prospect Edition. We'll do it same style we do it for 15 spot, 2 random teams, $12 a spot. Colby, Markkanen, George, Pope, Jackson Jr., Harden, Heald, Caruso, Suggs, White. I'm thinking about doing the Monopoly stuff again because that was really good previously. Sharon Jr., Kevin McCullough Jr., Khalil Ware, Bronny. There's Bronny James. Tristan Newton, OG Anunoby for the Knicks. Aaron Nesmith, press proof. Zero gravity, Anthony Edwards. Zero gravity, Giannis. Hardwood, LeBron. Crunch time, Giannis. Smith Jr., Mick, Sengun, Hachimura, Thompson, Westbrook, Sharp, Stewart, and Paletto. That's going to do it for your NBA break. Very solid box. Very solid break. Let's see a recap here real quick. We've got Bronny James Jr., Alexander Sarr, Chris Paul to 99, Alexander Sarr, Swish, Siakam to 149, Trae Young, Purple Marbles, Josh Hart 199, Stephen Castle base, Crunch Time Wembanyama, Crunch Time Shepard, Connect, LeBron Marvels, Zachary Risher, Crunch Time, Zero Gravity, Luca, Brunson Press Proof, Shepard base, Victor Leashed, Bobo Press Proof, Alexander Sarr Press Proof, Banchero on the Diamonds, Castle to 199, nice numbered card there. Kaysen Wallace was number 2, 125. Donovan Mitchell, I think he gets low number tonight, to 99. 22 and 99. Devin Vassell to 149. Jaren Jackson Jr., no, he got low card tonight. Jaren Jackson Jr. to 49. And card of the break is going to be the Zach Edey autograph. 74 of 99. Very nice. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, we were efficient tonight. We're not going to 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. But, yeah, Blake's dropping tomorrow. Football, baseball, and when we get some live golf in, maybe, depending on when that shows up, maybe I'll put live golf up on Friday. But hope you all have a great night. Hope you all have a great week. Hope this was a good start to your week. And we will catch you. Hopefully, see you all back here on Wednesday. Again, breaks drop tomorrow, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Otherwise, have a good night.